It's awesome. I'm excited. Uh, my goal still stays the same. Um, show up here every day with the same mentality to be the best and push my team. And get 3 points every weekend, every time I step on the field. So yeah, I'm blessed to be here again for another 4 years. Proud to call this place my home now. So yeah.
Switching gears to that question that people is really this is one of the closer communities going on incredibly proud of us and that's kind of fostering that. What does he do that creates that like community?
I don't know, man. He's just got this personality that just everyone just like wants to like flock around and just be around. Yeah, he's just a good person. I don't know a better way to say it. Really makes you feel like you're listened to. Just a good captain, a good role model. I mean, every time he steps on the field, he gives it his best. So consistent. So on and off the field, just an easy person to look up to.
Aidan, 20, 21 years old on your second contract.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't happen very often. That's a pretty meteoric rise in the sport. I'm wondering how you have allowed that to wash over you in the last couple of days. About that, I don't know if you expect that for yourself or not. That's fairly steep.
I mean, yeah, it's obviously an awesome achievement. I mean, I never think of this as my job, I guess I should say. You know, I just go out here and I feel like I'm doing what I love every single day. And to where all this other stuff, contract stuff comes. And that's, I guess, part of it as well. But I just love coming here every day and spending time with people I love being around, teammates I love competing with. And that's kind of all that goes throughout my head. And I'm very blessed and fortunate enough to be in this situation. Thanks to my family, thanks to my friends and teammates and staff that all pushed me to be here. So I guess when you start when you're 18, I guess it kind of comes around naturally that this would be the time to do it again. So very grateful.
It's brutally obvious this is a team that offensively is very dangerous, maybe leading goals. It's seemingly a team that's extraordinarily confident in possession of the ball.
Yeah.
I'm wondering what's going on the other end of the field. Because there's very little production on the other end. You guys are extraordinarily stout back there. I'm wondering, does one feed the other, or is there something specific in the back end you think is uniquely working?
I think you said it perfectly. I think when things are clicking right offensively, you know, when we have control of a game, it's easy to kind of organize a press right off the bat. When you keep the ball and you have 5, 6 guys around the ball at all times, then when you lose the ball, you have 5, 6 guys around the ball to win it. So I think our counter pressure is spot on right now. Because something that coach always instills in us is we, not me. So, I mean, if we're out of position, then, you know, do the work for your guy. If you can't do it, then you're there for him. And, I mean, you'll see it, like, no matter if it's the first minute or the 90th minute of the game, you'll see everyone tracking back and working. So, yeah.
And the difference from last year to this year, can you see showing more better communication in midfield and back line, especially having younger players in there this year?
For sure, yeah. I mean, it's communication for sure, but I think we have a game plan that everyone knows what we're supposed to do. Everyone has a role, everyone has a job when they go out to the field, so everyone's executing it great right now. I mean, it's just the start of the season, so there's a lot more to be done. We're going to go through some rough patches for sure, but I mean, that's what forms the teams and makes them better. So things are clicking right now. The communication's great, spot on, but still a lot more to do.
You talked about how the development, how Coach Nazi has the development of the younger players. You know, you were a homegrown player here,
Yeah.
coming up through the academy. Can you talk about how he sees, what he sees in some of the younger talent that's coming up through the academy?
I mean, it's a tough one. I think stuff like that takes time. I think whenever a young kid's doing well, I mean, Wilfred's always willing to bring him up and give him opportunity. We have a lot of great academy players, and I just saw in GA they all perform well, and I think I've heard that they were the best best teams of the tournament. So that's awesome to hear. I'm sure like that stuff takes time. It's a process. So I'm sure we'll see those faces around more often. Kids like Taha, it's awesome to see them winning the MVP of the tournament and everything. And Gio, you know, starting with the Crew 2 team, that's awesome. So it's a natural kind of stepping stone process in terms of making their way up. And I mean, when they've been with us in preseason, everything they've done well, and they're just good kids as well. So when they're good kids and they listen, and they go up from there and they grow. So.
And you were sent a video with a lot of heartfelt messages from your family built
Mhm.
in the academy. Can you just talk about your reaction to that and what it meant to you?
Yeah, I brought tears in my eyes, for sure. I mean, it just kind of shows, like, it's an orchestra, man. There's a lot that goes into it. Showing up to the field every day and playing for 2 hours, it's not it. It started when I was 15 to where I am now. My mom and my dad making the sacrifice to allow me to move and just move to a city they have no clue about, and start this adventure on my own. And from everyone here that I've kind of crossed paths with, they've always had complete belief in me and my abilities and just me as a person. So it's been awesome. I can't thank enough all those people in those videos, and not even in those videos. There's so many people who were left out on that that played a massive role and a massive part in where I am today.
You had a few academy kids in there, and you talked before about, kind of the role that you think you hold as someone who's made it out of the academy. What does it mean to have, like, kids like Taha, Owen, those guys who are looking up to you as they are playing in GA Cup and, trying to achieve the dream that you've achieved?
The dream's still going, though, first of all. It's by far done from here. But it comes with a weight, for sure. Sean, Isaiah, all of us, Keegan, we all know what it is. It's natural. We're where they want to be. So when they look at us, we have to maintain a standard every single time we step on the field. And if we're not, then they're like, okay, that's the standard. You know what I mean? So we have to maintain a high standard. So when they get there, when they get to our position, they know what's what's the term? They know what's required of them.
You talked about coming to Columbus and not knowing much about it. Obviously, you've been here for a while now.
Mhm.
What is that to the city mean? What does the fans mean to you?
Oh, it means everything. I was coming up with something to say last night, and I was just thinking there's no better feeling than a Saturday night at lower.com. Just stepping out there, and I just feel like I'm home. I feel like I got 25,000 people just behind me, around and behind me, cheering me on. So it's a special place for me. So yeah, excited to grow here some more.